Hi guys, today on Times Talk we have Karen Dosanjh. Now Karen is a part of the Be The Light Society and she is a leadership and advisory board member. But not only that, Karen is also a tech marketing executive and the author of Untold Stories, the South Asian Pioneer Experience in BC. She's not only that, she's also a dedicated youth mentor to youth across the community, including myself, I would like to count. Now guys, let's welcome Karen.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, Geetanjli. What an honor.
Thank you so much for coming in. And now we know Be The Light is coming up. And before we talk about the gala and we talk about how the society came to be, can you maybe tell us a little bit about what inspired its creation?
Absolutely. You know, we were starting to see South Asian women rising to a certain level of success in all different walks of life, all different industries and professions. And many of us know each other and many of us are friends. And we united through various events, and you know, the idea was really founded by Rajbir Grewal and Jyoti Garcha. And what sparked that idea was, we're doing great, but we have to make sure that it doesn't end with us, and that we continue to uplift and elevate the next generation of women and girls, and make sure that the success continues. And whatever we can do, like we now have such a collective influence, right?
Oh, definitely.
Even more so as a united group of women, that we're sort of pooling our resources and our talents and our connections to do that. And so it's just really a beautiful concept.
Definitely, and I feel that energy. Anytime I see anything from Be The Light Society, it's so wholesome and almost feels like an older sister feeling. Now with that older sister feeling, I heard that we have announced our 2025 scholarship recipients. Can you tell us a little bit more about the program and about the scholarships?
Absolutely. So last year we were able to raise funds through the generous support of our donors, our sponsors, and the people who attend our event. We raised funds for $2,500 scholarships.
Amazing.
For girls in schools across BC. And what this does is it gets them in the door in many cases, right? It may pay for the first semester of a program, and it lets them know that, you know, we're here, we want to help kickstart your educational dreams, and, you know, that there are no limits to what you can do. And I think the feedback that we've had from our scholarship winners is just that they feel so much gratitude that there are people out there that believe in them and that want to invest in their dreams. It's really, really exciting.
What is Be The Light and what is Be The Light Society?
So Be The Light Society is a purely volunteer-run nonprofit organization. Yeah, everybody that's a part of it is giving their time, their talent, their hearts and their minds and their hands too, to really help Be The Light Society succeed. We do this by, as I mentioned, raising funds for scholarships, but what we're trying to do is provide South Asian girls who are in high school with access to educational funding through scholarships, to leadership opportunities, and also an opportunity for community connection and meeting other like-minded women, meeting women who are already, you know, advanced in their careers and helping make, you know, bridge that gap. That's really what Be The Light Society is all about. So we fundraise every year through our gala, which I'll talk to you a little bit about. Be The Light Society is made up of women of all different professions and industries, and coming together and bringing their network and their connections to really do some good here and help elevate the next generation of South Asian women and girls. And we really believe that if you uplift one girl in the community, you will empower the whole community.
Definitely.
And eventually you will elevate generations to come. And I really feel that that is the mantra of Be The Light Society.
Oh, definitely. And I think that's such a beautiful way to put it, because you guys do make so much change in the community. And now we're speaking about South Asian girls and South Asian women, and us being South Asian women as well. Why do you think it's so important that we specifically support our South Asian girls in pursuing higher education or post-secondary education?
So South Asian women and girls, it's a unique group because we have a number of barriers. We have sort of a triple play. It's societal, it's cultural, and it's gender. These are the barriers that we face. And I recently saw a study by the Canadian Bureau of Education, which actually had some pretty shocking findings that we are starting to see a decline in South Asian women applying for post-secondary programs, getting offers, and then registering. So there's been a decline since 2023. And some of the reasons for this decline could be the economy, right? We are in a unique time where it's really challenging, but it's also their own financial hardships that they're experiencing that are hindering them from pursuing post-secondary education, right? And that is exactly where Be the Light Society comes in. We want to fill that gap, right? So if it means that, somebody that wasn't going to consider getting started in a program because they didn't have funding, if our scholarship can fund their first semester, it's just such a beautiful thing to get them into the door in terms of, the educational career path. And, our goal is every year to raise more. And, we're hoping, how beautiful it would be if one day we could pay for a full ride scholarship for, multiple girls in the community. That's our end game. And for now, it's a crawl, walk, run. For now, it's, we have raised a total of 42 scholarships.
Which is amazing on its own. That's 42
since it started.
Educational journeys kick-started, which is so beautiful. 42
dreams in flight. Yes. So that's how we look at it, right? So right now in fall, September, we know that there's 20 girls that just started their programs. And one day, these girls will become professionals. And maybe they'll come full circle and be part of Be the Light Society and give back to somebody else. I feel like that truly would be, for somebody like me, and I know, the other women that are on the team with me, that would be the whole point and would be so meaningful for us.
For it to come full circle.
Yeah.
I think that is so beautiful. Now, Karen, I heard that the Be the Light Gala is coming up.
It is.
In November?
It's going to be on November the 14th at the Fairmont Pacific Room in Vancouver. And we're so excited. Last year, we had 250 women join us, and we had an incredible night of celebration of Diwali, but not just celebration. It's a night of purpose-driven impact. It really is. And you can feel it in the room when you come to that event. And I'm so excited you're going to be joining us this year. And it's really palpable. And you see so many women, connecting, exchanging information. There's people that I met from Be the Light Society, going back to my first year, that are now my friends. I consider them my circle of friends, and I consider them my network. So it's going to be an incredible night. Tickets are available, and we hope that people consider joining us. And I also wanted to reiterate, this event is not just for South Asian women, it's for our allies as well. We actually do have 2 South Asian men who are part of the leadership team.
That's so beautiful. Yeah, I love that they're in there.
It's really wonderful. So, yes, this event is for us, by us, but we really welcome our allies and, other women of different backgrounds to come join us in this cause and this mission.
I think that's so beautiful. And it's amazing that you mentioned that as well, because without our allies, we wouldn't be able to open the door for these younger women either. You need everybody. It takes a community to raise a child. So especially get them through their post-education journey as well.
Absolutely.
Now, Be the Light's mission aligns so beautifully with Diwali: light, hope, new beginnings, doors opening. Now, how do both of you plan on celebrating your Diwali this year?
So Diwali for me is all about family, gathering with my family. It's about celebrating with delicious food and sweets and all of that. But in terms of Be the Light Society, it really aligns well with the mission of Be the Light Society, which is about overcoming times of darkness with light and love. And that's really what we're trying to do here, is that, in many cases, the girls who we are giving scholarships to have overcome adversity. They've had challenges, right? And that's part of the criteria when they apply, is to really demonstrate that financial need. Mm-hmm. So Be the Light really is intending to do that. It's intending to light the path forward for the girls, that they can just blaze the trail and reach their dreams. So it just aligns so beautifully with Diwali.
And then how about you, Karen? What's next for you?
So what's next for me is Icons Talk with Karen Dosanjh. It's in partnership with Icons Magazine. And it's really a mentorship program, and it's also a speaker series that brings together visionaries, change makers, and disruptors in our business community.
That is so exciting.
Yeah. But what we do is we bring these incredible people and we connect them again with our youth, right? So that youth can learn about what industries of the future look like, and what are the workplaces of the future look like, and how is AI going to impact jobs that they may be selecting. So this will be the second annual Icons Talk. The first one was this year, and we had such incredible feedback. And the feedback that I receive was not just from young women, but young men saying, we want more of this, and we also need more of these things for ourselves. There's not enough out there for young boys and young men who are starting their educational post-secondary education. So Icons Talk is really intended to do that. It's not just going to feature women, it's going to feature incredible men in the community as well who are doing great things. So I love events like that are really broadening and taking the next step in terms of mentorship
and bringing everybody together, I believe. That's amazing. So I know that I will be there. So everybody out there, you should be there as well. It's an amazing place to be and a great way to bring the community together. So thank you, Karen, for putting all that together.
Thank you.
And now how do we find out more about the Be the Light Society Gala, and not even just the gala, but other upcoming events as well?
Absolutely. So if somebody is interested in volunteering, or maybe they're interested in donating or sponsoring or attending our event, please go to our website at bethelightsociety.ca and also join our Instagram page, which is at Be The Light Society. And you can get all kinds of information there about our events, about our scholarships. Really important note, the scholarship applications open on November the 14th at midnight.
Amazing.
So I really encourage anybody watching, if maybe you are that person, that you're a South Asian girl in high school who's wanting to pursue a post-secondary degree, and you're in grade 12, look at the scholarship application, apply, or maybe somebody in the community, please encourage her to apply and be a part of our beautiful Be the Light Society community.
That's so beautiful. And now, thank you, Karen, so much for being with us today. Now, everyone out there, purchase your tickets for the Be the Light Society Gala. Follow them on Instagram to keep updated with all the amazing events that they do for the community. And thank you again, Karen, for being here today.
Thanks for having me.